Good morning, folks. We'll be starting in just 1 second. All right. All right. Good morning, everybody. All right. Let me just put my camera on. Sorry, I'm a minute late. Me and Mia were negotiating world peace tactics. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brendan, Steve, Jody, Mr. Dragon Don, Greg, Stacy, RBX10, Arnulfo, Catherine, Devin, Ivano, Afadiez, Brian. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Mark, Frex, Fred, Dave, Deanna, Robert, Piet Brock, Alan, Spider Monkey, Ample IQ Johnny. Very good. Very good. We got to change it to high IQ Johnny. Rihanna, Nathan. Good morning, Nathan. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a few days. Doug, Gregory, Cheese Gray Trader, Captain Beef is in the house. Tom, Genevieve, Randy, Mind, Bull Rider, Stefan, Tom, Vernon, Charlie, Matt, Wade, Bernie. Dr. Luke is in the house. Bernie the Bear is here. High Grounder, Hefe. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning. Robert, Sherman is in the house. Chris, Forrest, Kevin, Maria, Mike, Minnesota Matt is here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We got Gene, Bill. Good morning, Roddy. Good morning, Texas Kirk. Richie, good morning. Yuri, good morning. Bob, good morning. Walter, Mark, Next Gen, Hopium Addict, Eagle Beagles in the house. Whitco, Sin, is it Ron? Ron. Good morning, Ron. Sorry, I thought it was Graham. Good morning, Ron. Lloyd, Don, Adrian, Linda, good morning to you. Good morning, Mitch. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Brian, Don, Javad, Stan, Jesse, Art, Brian, good morning. Robert, Scott, Jeremiah. We got Terrence. We got Rock. We got Goose. Hey, Goose. Good to see you. We got J.H. Anikarimov. I'll just call you JH. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hank, is it Hank? I think it's J Hank. J Hank. I'll call you J Hank. Robert, Jill, good morning to you. Happy Hump Day to you as well. I was just thinking that it's Hump Day today. Richie's in the house. Good morning. By the way, Richie, I like that computer you got. It's actually a really good computer. Richie got himself another laptop. It's a really nice one. I like it quite a bit actually. Diamond Jen, Brian, Brad, David, Kevin, Robert, Steve. If I'm missing somebody, I apologize. There's a lot of people here. We got Dave. We got Cam. Good morning, Cam. We got Mitchell, Manuel. We got Johnny. We got Colette. We got Duff, Henry, Robert, Mary, Ladorsky, CJ, Kirk, Julio, Richard, John, David, Kathleen, Little George. Always good to have Little George. I wonder where Big George is. Robert, Wesley, Martin. Good morning, Martin. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. I was actually reading your testimonial yesterday for Alpha Zone Pro, funny enough. Charlie, Scotty, Ernest, Seth, Ralph, Scorp, Sergey, Moondog, Sandy's in the house. Good morning, Sandy. Yeah, it's Wednesday already. I hope you're feeling better, Sandy. I hope that cold is getting better. Frank, Penny, Dave. Good morning, everybody. We got Keith, George, Mike, Ruth, Ivan, Francisco, Ray, Ted. We got Lee. Sorry, Lee. We got David, Diamond Jen. Good morning, everybody. Brad, David, folks. I don't know if you've been seeing, but we've been on fire lately in the Trading Zone Live and Alpha Zone Pro, and actually we've been on fire in every one of our programs. I was just thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. Trading Zone Live, High Flyers. I don't think we had a loser in High Flyers this whole month. Pit, I'm still in the pit. Official trades, we're still 100 for 100 win rate since October of last year. The swing trading programs, we're taking profits as fast as we can put them on. We're actually doing really good everywhere in this crazy Meshuggah market. Richie says, damn, we have to change Cam's name to Maverick. Exactly, Maverick. Goose and Maverick, exactly. Hey, Peanuts. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me just post a few things here for you and we'll get started. We're going to get started right now. I have a lot to talk about today and we've got 381 people here. Wow. Okay. First things first, please make sure you're watching at 1080p right here. Make sure you go to the gearbox and make sure you go to 1080p so you can actually see me relatively clearly. And I don't really care about you seeing me. I care about you seeing Mia and the charts, right, Mia? Because everybody wants to see Mia and the charts. And then if you guys and gals get benefit out of this, please give us a thumbs up one time. And if you don't do it, that's okay too. I'm not going to hold you to it. It'll be our little secret. Hey, Ann, Dave, good morning. Robert, good morning. Are the way to trade this broad volatile? Oh, definitely, 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 Hefe, definitely. Joe, Peanut, good morning, everybody. Jacques, now that Jacques is here, Jacques Cousteau is here, we can begin. Gino and Jacques, we can begin. All right. The market is mixed. We're not down 400 points or anything like that. We seem to have a little bit of stability. I think there's some talk about a faster than slower resolution to this war. And by the way, I don't think this war is going to last 3-4 years. I think it's going to last maybe another couple of weeks or a month at the most. Simply because of the fact that it's not between two foreign countries. It's between U.S. and another country. And U.S. doesn't need to spend a lot of time there. We really don't. Anyway, it's very interesting what's going on in the gap to green. Gap to green and Quick Strike are killing it, Vince. Like I said, all the programs are killing it. They're all killing it. Yeah. Take a look in the members area for yourself. Yeah. Rachel, good morning. Bobby, good morning. Porky's, Krishna, Rebecca, Robert, Jason, good morning. Rob, good morning. Jacques, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so mixed market, no directional bias right now. And by the way, folks, after being shaken like a chicken in a bag, you know, in a shaken bake bag, that's how the market's been feeling the last few days. A little consolidation is not such a bad thing. Okay. Yeah. As far as Fed data, this is important. We've got ADP at 8:15, not 8:30, 8:15 in about 5 minutes. This is going to reflect anticipatorily towards employment report that's scheduled to be released on Friday. This is going to be the biggest report of the week. Okay. Nice clause. See, clause made 40% on Verizon yesterday. Very nice. And by the way, the testimonials you guys have been sending me have been fantastic. I'm now spending an hour and a half to 2 hours a day on those testimonials, and I'm glad to do it. I don't even mind doing it till 10 o'clock at night because you guys have been so fantastic. So ADP, we've got PMI, we've got ISM, and we have petroleum reports. I don't think, except for the ADP, I don't think these reports are going to cause a major move or a shift to the market, but I think it'll give us a better understanding of where we are. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't think. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Harry. And good morning. I don't think this market right now is being driven by U.S. data. I think this market is being driven by global events. I think most of us will agree on that. Acts of war, acts of God, tornadoes, hurricanes, wars, things like that supersede. Well, if you went to law school, you'll appreciate this. Superseding intervening act. Okay, Paul's graph. Remember Paul's graph? All you attorneys or people who went to law school, remember Paul's graph? Superseding intervening act. For those of you that didn't go to law school, basically, if something intervenes and if it's strong enough and it supersedes what's currently, so in other words, if we were concerned about, for example, the current economy in the U.S., the war intervenes and supersedes that. And yes, 30 years ago, I still remember all that stuff, believe it or not. Yeah, superseding again, if there are lawyers in here, Paul's graph case, okay? Just remember Paul's graph case. Good morning, James. And if you're not a lawyer, just understand that anything that acts of God and acts of war are superseding intervening acts that cut off all the emotions that are driving the market, okay? They start controlling what happens to price. And I think most of you guys know that based on just what we've been seeing in the last couple of days. By the way, let me give you guys links. You guys appreciate links. This is the link to the Zoom room at noon. Let me tell you what my agenda is. I'm going to have a very good agenda today. We may do some live trades. Um, we may do some live trades if we get a chance. But here's the agenda for today. We've got we're going to talk about the 5 patterns we use to enter any trade on any time frame. I know a lot of people like that. How we trade divergence, when to trade breakouts, when to trade pullbacks, and when to trade reversals, okay? How to use ATR when you're day trading. I was talking to one of our clients via email about that about a week ago. I think it might have been Yuri. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure, but ATR when you're day trading. And how to use mechanical system on AlphaZone Pro, the right side of the screen. We're going to put it all together. I'm going to give you the biggest mind trap in trading that all of you guys need to overcome in order to see true success. Okay? There's one mistake I see everybody make. 90% of you guys make this mistake. And even if you're a successful trader, you're making this mistake. And I want to make sure you avoid this mistake. The biggest mind trap in trading you need to jump over to see real success and top stocks for second half of the day. So to review, we're going to talk about the 5 patterns. We're going to talk about divergence. We're going to talk about ATR and day trading, how to use AlphaZone Pro mechanically, when to trade breakouts, trading pullbacks, and reversals. I think it's going to be a absolutely fantastic class. Here's the link again. Here's the link to the Telegram channel where I'm about to start posting some good stuff. Thank you, Robert, for being an actuary. I appreciate it. Oh, it's Bob. It's you. It says Robert Elmore. I'm used to seeing Bob. You must have changed your sign-on name. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But there's the Telegram channel. You really want to be there. And here is Customer Service Live, the Cam and Gustavo show. Okay. Maybe Cam and Gustavo can tell us what they have on the agenda today. But yeah, we're going to have a fantastic session. Today, believe it or not, today's the first day I'm actually not tired. My wife had to take my mother-in-law to the doctor's at 4 a.m. She's having a little procedure. And so I went to sleep at 9:30 last night. So I am really refreshed and awake. Oh, you're on laptop. All right. I got you. Robert. Thank you for being here, Robert. And I hope this week is a better week for you. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Craig. Craig. Good morning, Craig. Again, we have news coming out in right now. Does anybody know what the ADP report came out as? Let's see. Whew, look at the consensus. They have no idea where it's going to be. When it comes out, let me know what this number is. Just post it here if you don't mind. Yeah, it's a small procedure, Jill. It's an outpatient procedure, stomach procedure. She's had stomach problems for many, many years now. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll let my wife know. I'll let her know. It's just a one-day procedure. Okay. All right. So again, let's see did this come out yet? No. Yes. I got to steal I have a really good news source that my assistant stole from me, and he doesn't want to give it back. That's actually in real time. 63,000. Ooh, wow. Interesting. So 63,000. Look at this. That's a pretty good payroll number. Wow. Huh. That's a pretty good workforce. That's telling us there's not a big unemployment issue. That's a really good number. Let's see what the market's doing. Stock market likes this report. It's interpreting it in a bullish way right now. Here you could see it right here. It's pretty good. Let's see if we can get above this level. But that's not a bad number. I mean, that's telling us that we don't have a lot of unemployment issues. And then we have PMI final. And then we have ISM, and then we have petroleum status report. Folks, this petroleum status report is not going to give us anything, okay? Because of what's going on with the war right now. A lot of maverick at the beginning. I'm doing an install AZP, and I'm sticking to it. All right, cool, Goose. Also, Cam and Gustavo, if you can call my people and ask them to put me in customer service live sometimes next week for 20 minutes, maybe on a Friday or something like that. That would be fantastic. If you can talk to Caroline yeah, if you can talk to Caroline. Thanks. All right. Earnings. We have AVGO tonight. We have AVGO tonight, and this morning we have to digest CrowdStrike. Let's see how CrowdStrike did. CrowdStrike is flat on the day. Oh, they're up. It's up 1.7% on the day. So it's not doing too bad. And then tomorrow, we've got Baba, Marvell. This is a big chip stock. We got Costco, and we got Kroger. A lot of consumer stocks tomorrow to digest, okay? And this is a auction right here. So we have a lot of things to digest tomorrow. And I'll ask you for the catalysts in just a few minutes, okay? All right, let's talk about this. Crude oil. You notice crude oil is having an issue going higher, okay? So you see how it's wicking out right here today? You see how it tried to go higher and it got slapped? You see how it tried to go higher and it got slapped this morning? This is very positive for us ending the war. Right now, crude oil and volatility. Now I'm gonna say this twice, very, very, so you guys hear me. Right now, crude oil. Right now, crude oil and volatility are our best estimates of what's going to happen. Okay, crude oil and volatility are your best clues as to how this war is going, literally minute by minute. Hold on, I got to turn something on here. Okay, just needed to turn my light on here. All right. So the fact that this is going down is telling us that the sentiment is starting to favor a resolution of the war. If this kept going higher, this would say that the war is going to continue. This is actually really good because we closed yesterday inside the previous day's range, even though the market went apeshit in the morning. Okay. You see this today? We tried to we tried to go up here in the middle of the night and it got slapped really hard and we're back in range. This looks like a capitulation candle right here on high volume, okay? All right, I'm literally giving you guys the best analysis I can give you right now in light of everything that's happening. SPY's not really doing much, bond market's not really doing much right now. So I want to see energy prices today here. Okay, I got to post this for you on Telegram. I know we've been doing a lot of posting, but this is important. You guys need to know this. I want to see energy here. Okay, here, right here. I want to see it here. Okay, I want to see it go here. I'm going to post this for you right now with some comments. Okay. And my suggestion is to keep an eye on this in the main Telegram channel, which I already gave you a link for, throughout the day. We want crude oil to stay in this range and not go higher during today's session. Going lower would be preferred and would benefit the stock market. Okay, I just posted this for you in the Telegram channel. Okay, right here, William. Not William, Brian. Right here. I'm looking for it to come down to about 70, from 74 to about 71. As long as it stays in this range, we're okay. I don't want it to go higher. That's my concern. Okay, I don't want it to go higher. Okay. US dollar. US dollar looks like it's peaking out. We don't want US dollar to go above here. Going above here means war. Going below here, I'm going to post this for you. It's just so much easier because you guys refer to this. You guys are busy talking, making breakfast, doing whatever it is you're doing. Okay. We don't want to see USD break above yesterday's high. That would be negative towards the stock market. Okay. I know everybody's focused on this, the reaction of the stock market, so I'm giving this to you guys in real time. Look at that. We got 627 people here in less than 22 minutes. Wow. That's good. Folks, make sure you're watching at 1080p. Make sure you're watching at 1080p so you can actually see everything and give us one thumbs up if this is beneficial to you. And also let me know if you guys like me posting things on Telegram as I'm talking here, or if it doesn't do any good. China. Okay, China looks like it capitulated yesterday, and it looks like it wants to start filling in this gap. Let me post this for you again in the Telegram channel. And again, if it doesn't really help you to have it in the Telegram channel, let me know and I'll stop wasting time. This looks like a capitulation right here. Okay, that looks like a capitulation. China appears to be capitulating near current level. High volume bar and reversal, and now filling the gap to the upside. Okay. All right. You like the postings. All right. I'm posting them right now. All right. You like the postings. Okay. Do you guys see how many testimonials I posted yesterday? Whew. I was on a tear yesterday. Gold. Gold looks good here. Remember I told you yesterday, I like gold. I like this trajectory. It's much better than this. This is sustainable. This is not sustainable. This is just emotional crap, as we learned the hard way. This is okay. This is all right. Gold is moving in the right direction. Let's just take a look at silver, probably up as well. Mm-hmm. Yep, still hovering around the 50-day moving average. Silver's creating a base around here, and gold is creating a base. Richard says, keep posting. I refer to your day's posting. Good, good. Christina, hey, Christina, good to see you. Good to see you, Christina. Don Bliss, continue posting. Yes, yes to the posting. Is China finding buyers because they're staying out of the ME? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. I honestly don't know. We'll read about it in a minute, Hefe. I don't know why. Bond market. The bond market is now back down to the 50-day moving average. I think we're going to find support. If we don't find support here, we're going to be coming down here. I think we're going to stay here for a few days. Here, let me post this for you. There, right here. If bonds don't bounce at this level, they are going down to the 50-day line below. That's the 50-day line right here. And that's the 100-day. So I think we're either going to bounce here or we're going to break down. Okay, I posted this for you as well. Yeah, yeah. This way you guys could see what I post throughout the day. Okay. All right, we're about to get into stock. So just to review, crude oil, I don't want to see us go higher. U.S. dollar, I want to see us go lower. China, I believe, capitulated. Gold, I think it's going to keep driving on this trend line right here. This may be a good thing to do bull puts on, actually. Oh, no, not with the war. And Bitcoin looks like it wants to come out up yet, but we still have not broken the channel. But Roger, it's up 4.6%. But look at the chart. Does it look to you like it broke out of the channel yet? No. So let me write this for you. Here, I'm going to post this for you. And no, Bitcoin has not broken out of its range yet. Hold your horses. Okay? For all of you eager beavers who are looking at this instead of looking at this, remember, these go together. I don't care if it's up almost 5%. We still haven't broken out yet. Okay? Just FYI. I'm going to repeat that again. I know a lot of you are interested in Bitcoin. We haven't broken out yet. We have not broken out yet. Almost, but not yet. Okay? All right. All right. Catalysts. Who wants to give us the catalysts? Who wants to give us the catalysts? I know Minnesota Matt, we got Charlie, we got a lot of catalyst watchers here. I'm going to start reading this as you guys post catalysts so we save some time. Bond market's not doing anything. SPY's not really doing much. Not much going on here. My GE's not doing anything. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. There's Charlie, Fed, Europe, Japan. Japan, yes. Europe, I don't see anything happening in Europe. What's happening in Europe? Hold on. Well, they are up. I mean, they're up quite. Okay, fine. We'll give it. I'll give you Europe. I'll give you Europe. Geopolitical, oil, chips, crypto, healthcare, Minnesota Matt, consumer discretionary, crypto, crude oil, Japan, Fed data, infotech. Yes, Belfast, John. Europe. Okay, I'll give you guys Europe. I'll give you Europe. I'll even give you Japan. I think we got them all together. Let's see. Let's see what Fed data, chips. Yeah, definitely chips, crypto, healthcare, consumer staples. Hey Charlie and Scorpio, where did you guys get consumer staples from? That's the only one I'm missing. It seems like Minnesota Matt and I get our stuff from the same place. Where did you guys get consumer staples? Let me know where you guys get consumer staples. Yeah, yeah. I'll give you Europe. I'll give you Europe, and I'll give you that. Let me know where you guys got consumer staples from. That's the only one I'm missing on my list. Okay, I'm gonna start reading this. Okay, BF. Oh, BF. Let's see. Let's see. BF. Yep. Yeah. Man, he's good. Minnesota Matt, we got some competition. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Charlie, you've been improving quite a bit and been actually really good. Yeah, you're in very good company, Minnesota Matt. You are. And the rest of the guys aren't that far away either. Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that. Consumer staples. Yeah, BF. You're right. You're right. I missed it. I missed it. Mea culpa. I missed it. This is what I mean. I'm not infallible. I miss things all the time. Look, I only have about 25 minutes to do this before I see you guys. So I don't have an unlimited amount of time. But yes, you were right. Good job. Good job. Good job, Scorpio. Good job, Walter. Good job, Belfast John. Good job, Charlie. And good job, Minnesota Matt. You guys are getting really tight on this data. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are really learning a lot, which makes me so happy. Let's see, mags are doing pretty good this morning. QQQ's doing pretty good this morning, and chip stocks are doing pretty good this morning. All right, let's continue. We really do have a lot to talk about. All right, sentiment improved slightly. The market is not bleeding today, following a report that Iran had made indirect contact with the U.S. to negotiate an end to the Middle East conflict. Of course they did. New York Times reported on Wednesday that operators from Iran's Ministry of Intelligence used back channels to reach out to the Central Intelligence Agency a day after the U.S.-Israeli attack began. Okay. Crude oil gave up earlier gains. That's again right now. Volatility and crude oil are your best indications of if this market is going higher or lower. If volatility and crude oil start coming down, market is going to get strong. I'm talking about like the next day or two. I'm not talking about forever. Okay, but well, volatility yes, but not crude oil. But right now, there's an inverse relationship between crude oil because crude oil is going higher. Understand, the bigger the danger we have of this war continuer, the higher crude oil is going to stay for longer. So crude oil is a really good gauge of whether of what's happening with this war. And same thing with volatility. And they're really sensitive to it. Like every 5 minutes, they have the most sensitivity. So this right here, crude oil, if this comes down right here, and VIX, which we haven't talked about yet, right here, are your best indications of what's going to happen with the market today. All right. And I'm going to continue talking about this right now. So crude oil gains followed reports. President Trump said Tuesday that U.S. would offer insurance guarantees and naval escorts to ensure safe passage for oil tankers. Yeah, we're not, folks, there's no war is going to get in the way of U.S. making money, okay? It doesn't work that way. USA, my friends, is a business, okay? We live in a big business. Investors are awaiting US ADP employment report. That already came out, didn't really influence the market. Investors are waiting, and we were waiting for Broadcom. Although right now, chip stocks and AI are not what's driving price, it's the war. but this will offer us some stability. This is a huge company. That's a huge, this is one of the biggest here. You could see it right here. Look at AVGO. It's the third biggest chip stock. NVIDIA, Taiwan Semiconductor, AVGO. So I don't care about how much market cap it has, the influence it has on the rest. It's bigger than ADI, it's bigger than Texas Instrument, it's bigger than Intel, bigger than AMD. AVGO is a huge, huge company. So we have to be very mindful that this is coming out after the market today. This may, if we have a little peace today in the Middle East, a little non-friction, this will have more weight. The less friction, the more friction we have in the Middle East, the less this will have weight. Right now, remember, we have a superseding intervening act driving price. Okay. Chip stocks slumped. Not today. Today, they're actually looking pretty good. They're coming back, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Mining stocks slumped. Best Buy did really well. This is very positive. The fact that retailers are coming out with good earnings is very, very positive. Very positive. Naples fan, it's bouncing today. The earnings are coming out after the market closes, I believe, on AVGO. Yeah, I believe it's after the market closes today. New York Williams said on Tuesday that further rate cuts would be appropriate if inflation continues to ease once the bulk of the tariff impact has faded. When is it going to get faded is the question. If inflation follows the path I expect, further reduction will eventually be warranted to prevent monetary policy from becoming too restrictive. Okay, fair enough. Speaking as separate event, he said the impact of the Middle East conflict on financial markets had so far been reasonably muted. I agree with him. It has been reasonably muted, adding that oil prices had risen, though not yet in a dramatic way. This is what I was trying to tell you a few minutes ago, that the best indication of war, which is the best indication of the market right now, is this right here. Crude oil and VIX, and I'll talk about VIX in a few minutes. Kashkari said, who had penciled in one rate cut this year, fair enough, said that attacks on Iran have made it less confident in the outlook. Now with geopolitical events, we need to get a lot more data in. He added that the key question for inflation at the moment is how persistent higher energy prices will be. Okay. Yeah, me too, Richie. I like Best Buy. I like going there and messing with the computers and stuff. All right. Bond market is holding up okay. All right. There's some key levels I need to give you today that are very important. ADP came out really, really high, like really, really high, 63,000, way better than expected. So that number is telling us employment is actually really well. Non-manufacturing and PMI are coming out later today. Those reports are coming out at 9:45 and 10 o'clock, right after the market opens. Good morning, Illinois grain farmer. Welcome. Hey, Brendan. Good to see you. I'm not going to talk about rule against perpetuities. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember. No interest must vest. No interest must vest unless it was created 21 years before the creation of that interest. I have a pretty photographic memory, but let's see. No interest must vest unless it was created 21 years no later than the creation of that interest. I think I just told you the rule against perpetuity. Right, Brendan? I remember everything I learned in law school 30 years ago. Yeah, no interest must vest unless it was created no later than 21 years after creation of that interest. I've got a pretty good memory. Okay. Crude oil inventories are coming out today. That's not going to be at all. This is not going to touch the market. The war is influencing crude oil right now. The beige book will be released today. That's coming out in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. I don't think that's going to have any impact. AVGO, Okta, they're going to be released today. Hey, that's great, Bob. Thanks, Brendan. Europe is up almost 2%. Nice bounce. This is a very, very nice bounce. Recovering some ground after the benchmark notched its worst session since April. Ouch. Tech stocks led the gains on Wednesday. This is really good by ASML. Healthcare stocks also climbed. This is good. This is good. Europe is not going down. It's not breaking down. And we're up over 100 points on the QQQ right now. This is nice. This is very nice. I like what I'm seeing here, folks. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Let's see. China closed lower today as investors digested mixed PMI data. But I will tell you this. This looks like a capitulation right here. Look, right here. You see that? Now, what would we need to see to prove that this is a capitulation? A V bounce recovery. A V, not consolidation like we're seeing with Bitcoin. Not this. Not this. This will not work. We need to see a V recovery. Okay? So just letting you know what's what here. Right here. See that? Look at the volume. Highest volume we've had in a long time, breaking down and already filling in the gap. This has to continue in a very, very strong pace. I want to see a V recovery. Okay? A V. Here, I'm going to post this for you. I'm going to post this for you right now on Telegram. If this is capitulation with China, we need to see a aggressive V recovery, not flag consolidation like Bitcoin right now is seeing. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be as aggressive as possible with giving you guys information. Okay. China, Japan closed sharply lower today, hitting a 1-month low as investors continue to dump assets, Middle East, energy, mining, and industrial stocks. So the only one going our favor is Europe, but that's important. That's really important, okay? Chip stocks are up over 1%. Some are up over 3%, seeing a nice bounce. Crypto stocks are seeing a nice bounce. Please be careful. Crypto has not broken out. You could see it right here. Look, I want you to see it with your own eyes, okay? See that? We have not broken out yet, so don't get too excited just yet. Curb your enthusiasm, okay? Ross Store did well. Retailers are doing well. This is very, very good. Moderna did well. Crypto did well. Chip stocks. GitLab did not. Okay, let's talk about stocks. I'm going to be late for work today. Nasdaq, 49%. We're in a bear market on Nasdaq. I know. A lot of you are going to start arguing with me and start giving me some fundamental crap. When there's less than 50% of stocks trading below the 200-day moving average, the index is officially in a bear market. Nasdaq 100 is, as of right now, is in a bear market. If this changes to 50 or 51, we won't be in a bear market. But till it stays 49, we're in a bear market. 46% here, 49 here. This is not a good look. And Nasdaq Composite, only 41, but this is still not in a bear market. We got to use the 200-day moving average. What about S&P? No, 56 and 61. We're good there. What about anything else? No, just the Nasdaq. Really, just the Nasdaq is the big problem. The Russell 2000 is okay. I don't care about the 50-day. This is momentum. This is real fundamentals. We're slightly in a bear market, and I'm hoping in the next couple hours we can get out of there. Okay. You're welcome, Dave. You're welcome. You're welcome. And just wanted to let you guys know that we have 827 people here, which is close to a new record. All right. Just wanted to show you that. Not bad, huh? 812 now. It's moving, but over 800 people here. So that's fantastic. Thank you for making this room very special. Oh, my wife is saying nice things to me. Okay. All right. All right. So I don't like this, but I'm hoping we'll bounce out of this. Okay. I'll talk about XLF, but financials 47% and 30%. Not great. Not great at all right here. As far as how they look technically, I'll talk about them in just 1 second. Oh, my neck. All right, this is important. Yesterday we huffed, we puffed, and we reversed, and we closed in the range. Today We're opening in this range, which is fantastic. I don't want this red line to come here. I want the red to stay here. Okay? I'm going to send you a note right now on this. Okay? We don't want to break this structure. We want that to stay or go lower. Okay? So let's just, okay. Really important today that VIX does not go higher and break this structure to the upside. Downside is welcome. All right. So we want this to come down. We don't want this going back up here. The fact that it's consolidating here, and yesterday bounced off, got slapped here, is the best sign possible. Okay. I want to see today trade lower. And this is really sensitive. Folks, I'm going to repeat this again. The two biggest assets you have today, I'm going to post the link for you here in the chat for you. Keep an eye on this, on VIX, and keep an eye on crude oil today. These two things are going to be the most important things to tell you which way the market wants to go. You see how this is at the bottom? I want this to come here. And I want VIX, and I want VIX to stay here or start coming down as well. I don't want the red to start coming up here. I can't get any more simpler than you than that, with you than that. All right? Just that simple, okay? Put the call ratio. The puts, the bears started getting a little concerned yesterday, but not concerned to a point where they're overextended. But the bears definitely started moving. Money started moving towards the bears yesterday. And we really didn't need that to tell us that. What about sector strength? Well, here's how we're looking. With all of this crap, you only have 113 stocks breaking down right now, making 90-day lows. You don't have strong momentum to the downside. You really don't. You have a few sectors that are bearish to the downside, but you don't. 90-day high, you have 71. You really don't have huge momentum to the downside here. Now, 1 month lows, it's pretty bad, but it's still only 229, which is not crazy. And to the upside, you still have 95 stocks, which is okay. So you clearly have a push towards the bottom, to the downside, but I would expect at least 300 stocks making 90-day highs. We don't have a lot of stocks making 3-month lows right now. So we do have some resilience. Yeah, 820 people, Bob. Yeah, we do have some resilience. Okay, we got some resilience in here. Look, Bob. Yeah, it's right there. Actually, you can see it. Yeah. We do have some resilience to the downside. What about sectors? I'm not expecting any sectors to be moved in together. Look at that. We're all over the place. Semiconductors, Bitcoin, consumer discretionary. It's like, what is that? Shake and bake? You know, that shake and bake chicken? It's like that chicken's been just, we're all over the place. We're all over. It's hard to make heads or tails right now. Very, very hard to make heads or tails. But I will tell you this. Financials are not doing that bad the last 5 days. Industrial is not doing that bad the last 5 days. And technology is not all down here. I mean, some of it is semiconductors, technology, but look, and QQQ is still up here. Again, real estate is up here. Financials are up here. So it's not that, I mean, this is not having like a really bad impact. Let's put it this way. This war is not nearly as negative as when for the U.S. market as when Trump tried to fire Powell. Okay, all right. Now, folks, remember, here's the room, VIP room today. VIP room today. What is my agenda? My agenda is simple. I'm going to teach you guys information. We're going to talk about 5 patterns to enter and trade. We're going to talk about divergence. We're going to talk about when to trade breakouts and when to trade pullbacks and when to trade reversals. We're going to talk about how to use ATR when day trading and how to use the mechanical system in AlphaZone Pro. Top stocks and the biggest mind traps you guys have. Okay? So that's today's agenda. I just posted the link. Here's the link to Telegram channel where I'm about to start posting levels. And here's a link to Customer Service Live, where they're going to be talking a lot of TradingView today and AlphaZone Pro for TradingView. And here's my email address in case you guys want to send me a nice letter. Save the nasty letters for customer service. I'm just kidding. We've been getting like the best emails. All right, let's talk about the market. The SPY, we have not, I'm going to repeat this again, we have not broken our structure. We tried to break our structure. Intraday traders got stopped out. We are still above this green line. So I'm going to post this for you. We are still above the green line. Structure is not broken. We're not below the green line. We have not broken our choppy structure on the SPY. We are still above the green line I told you about yesterday. Okay, I'm giving you real good information and I'm posting it in the Telegram channel for you, okay? RSP looks like it hit the 50-day and it looks like it wants to come back into this area, which would be very welcomed. But this is a nice pullback that defended itself and it looks like it wants to come back up. I want to see today or tomorrow this to trade above this black line, okay? All right. Mags have not broken their structure. Mags have not broken their structure, okay? Just letting you know, we have not broken our choppy structure. Okay. Mags did not break their structure yesterday either. Okay. QQQ. Let's look at the QQQ. QQQ has not broken its structure. You could see it right there. Where's the... QQQ has not broken its structure. See that? We're inside this area. QQQ did not break their structure yesterday. Still consolidating. Okay? Got to watch you guys like a hawk. You guys like to make a lot of decisions. Remember I told you, don't be too hasty. We are still trading at the 50-day moving average. We have not broken our structure on chip stocks. SMH still above or at the 50-day line. We have not broken our structure. All right. The green line is just my support level that I drew. It's just a support level to show you here, just to show you where that this bottom. Remember I told you if we trade above this area, this green line, here's the green line right there. If we trade above this green line, we're okay, and we're trading above it. I just put this on there to show you where that structure is. But we haven't, look where we are right now. We're right here. We haven't broken our structure. I gotta give you this stuff and get out of here real soon. Okay, one last one, financials. Let's look at By the way, financials have been going up the last few days, not down. Again, have not broken our structure. We're in this area right here. Right on our structure, actually right here. Hold on. On volume, it looks like this is a capitulation right here. Hold on. It's interesting. Financials seem to have been going down pre-war, almost anticipating this war. And as soon as the war broke out, they started defending their structure. Financials are back inside their structure after what could be a capitulation yesterday. Okay? All right, let me give you levels and then I got to get out of here. Hopefully this is helpful to you guys. And I'm posting everything on, so how are my levels from yesterday? Let's see if we need to make any adjustments. Okay, we need to just bring this down. And please stop telling me how you can't see it on your computer and all that. I mean, this thing is the size of my computer. I mean, it's the size of my uh, monitor. If you can't see it, you've got a problem on your end, not our end. Okay. Okay. All right. That'll be good. Let me give you this. SPY levels. Kevin, I don't have a best product. It depends what you trade. It depends. Are you a day trader? Are you a swing trader? Are you a position trader? Our programs have been doing amazingly well this year. Like, like I can't do any better than this year in this crazy volatility. Um, so it just depends on what you're looking for. If are you looking to day trade? Are you looking to swing trade? Are you looking to do stocks? It just depends. You're going to get 20 different answers, Kevin, on that, you know? Okay, those are nice levels right there. Not many changes from yesterday. Depends on how much time you have. It depends on how much time you want to allocate to the market. Every program has different characteristics. QQQ levels. All right, there's your QQQ levels. Let me do SMH levels now. Right there. Those are good levels right there. Just for safety. There we go. Those are nice. That's funny. You know, Scotty, you do know I taught Matt everything he knows, right? It's kind of funny. When Trading Zone Live is not making money, people are begging me not to use Matt to give trades. When Trading Zone Live is making great money, please don't do anything with Matt. Let him do the trades. It's so you guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. You guys do know we sit in the same room, right? We're literally like across from each other. All right, SMH levels, and then let me give you TLT levels. All right, hardly any changes from yesterday, actually. Look at that. Nope, no changes. Look at that. Right here. All right. Yeah, he's been killing it in the zone. Just killing it in the zone. We go through periods, you know, but he has been just obliterating it in the zone. You know, the pit hasn't done bad either, considering Scotty. You know, the pit hasn't had a loser since April 13th of last year. You do realize that, right, Scotty? And our swing trading programs have a profit factor this year of almost 4, which means for every dollar you lose, you make $3 and it's like 65 cents back or something, with like an 89% win rate or something like that. You know what? I forgot to give you SMA. I forgot to give you IWM levels. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, he's been killing it. Uh, Putin gets deposed. I hope Putin gets yeah, no complaints ever. Yeah, very nice. Let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys finding success in our programs? Just type in yes or no. I mean, there's only 763 people here, and you can all say whatever you'd like. Are you guys finding success in my programs? Like real success in my programs? To be honest, tell the truth. I have nothing to hide. I'm proud of what we've been doing. Actually, I'm very proud. Um, Russell 2000 levels. Oh my. Oh geez, Louise. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect all this. That's a lot of yeses. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whew. Wow. Hell yes. Okay. You can't do better, in my opinion. Pure perfection. Okay, so for anybody who is deciding whether you should join my program, I think your answers are right there. Wouldn't waste time with you otherwise. Brendan, you've been wasting your time with me for almost a decade now, I think. Okay, so for anybody who's asking about how good or bad my programs are, there's your answer right there. Okay. Have you been yeah, that guy we've been in contact, Cam, that guy is now our affiliate. That guy who gave us a bad review on YouTube, he's now our affiliate. He's now our affiliate. Okay. Yeah, we had a guy who was giving me bad reviews. I hit him up and he's become our affiliate now. I know it's a strange world out there. Okay, I got to give you guys stocks. That's nice, very nice on all my programs. Very nice. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That's fantastic. Thank you for the feedback. Available to post Roger watch list. Best wishes to you all. Thank you, George. I'll take care of it on Friday. But thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you, Don. Wow, 72,000 this year. Wow. Well, there you go. So if you guys don't have any of my programs, you've got about 200 people here. Uh, you got about a couple of hundred people here telling you how good they are. Carla says, I have many programs and I am a VIP. The best money I've made is with Matt, AZP, and with Grant 60 Minutes. Nice. That's right. Good. Nice. Nice. By the way, it's not Matt's program. It's my program. Matt just executes for it. Just FYI. All right. What about, wait a minute, Carla, what about the pit? Tell me about the pit. Let me know about the pit. All right. Stocks for you guys to look at. Baba. These are my short stocks, okay? XPEV, TME, PTSG. How do you get into the pit? You call customer service. Now, this is the wrong ticker symbol. Yeah, folks, it's not Matt's program. It's my program. Matt just executes for me in there when I give him trades. Public storage. There we go. Pure storage. Sorry, pure storage. This is the one. That's the one. Pure storage. BXP. BXP. Win. These are all my shorts. And I would be very cautious with shorts today. Everyone should have the pit. Success, success. uh, that nobody touches the pit except me. SMR, Campbell's soup. No soup for you. Look at this. It has to break down below this. First has to break below this. It's just my watch list, remember. And root. That's a nice short right there on root. Now let me give you my longs, and then I got a scram. TGT. Oh, of course. I give him plenty, James. Trust me, he gets a lot. I'm just asking about the pit. Huh, that's weird, Carla. That's strange. TGT, AME. Nice pullback here. CBOE. I got you, Carla. I got you. That's not my program. That's Graham's program. I have nothing to do with that. Kex, HTO. I really like this HTO. Look at the volume here on this one. That's a high probability trade right there. HTO. VZ, Verizon. Pit in the pit. There you go. All right, Verizon. EPD. There you go, Adam. Nice. EPD. That's a nice look right there. And BCE. Whoop. All right. Those are my stocks for today, and I'm sticking to it. Now, folks, let me give you my links once again. Here's the link for the VIP room where we will be at noon today. Here is the link for the Telegram channel. And here is Customer Service Live. Yeah, A-Lines have been fantastic. Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing he's a physics guy, so he's doing a lot of stuff with physics. Omar, he's in a break right now. He's doing some stuff right now with his business. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Eagle Beagle. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Here's the link to the class you guys just saw. Jill, thank you. George, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Here is the link right now. Let me post it for you in Telegram, too, in case you missed it. There's the market show right there. You could watch it live. And I will see you guys later. Volatility is what you want to pay attention to, and crude oil today. I will keep you posted in the Telegram channel all day long, okay? 820 people today, Bob. We think we might have broken our record. I'll see you guys later. I got to gets to work. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Be careful, but I think we're going to have, if we can stay grounded and volatility can start coming off second half of the day, I think we're going to start making a bottom, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Again, we're in an unforeseeable land right now. Be very nimble and don't be too hasty. Don't be too hasty and don't be too quick. Just use common sense. And if you have a question, email me. I'm around all day long. Bye, everybody.